Hey there, everybody. Let's go ahead and load up some of that Baldur's Gate. That there, and there we go. Enhanced edition. Let's see here. Use the visibility ring and do some scouting.
I hope this is worth it.
Fairly certain we've already looted this guy, but
right.
yeah. So
Yeah, I'll see to it.
Shadow, you will not steal my vengeance, Anath. Let's head south and methodically ruin that. Bunch of other shadows. Do you have negative plane protection? Where do you have that from? Oh, Amulet of Power. Yeah.
It's done. I'm there.
Cry for your lives. They are over.
A skullbreaker!
Yes.
Abyss be paid well for this.
Them all come down this way.
Half killed for less.
Fight those shadows.
It's probably best.
Not even a dent?
Good time we got to business.
Hear me.
For sure!
You were lucky
Not
then,
even a dent?
but luck runs out.
Alright, they're all good.
I hope
Let them
this
hang
is
in this
worth it.
clearing.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
I don't know what that sound was. Bum bum ba da bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum. Through those trees. Let's get up this direction. The edges of this pit are scratched and torn as if some large creature has moved through here recently. The darkness of the pit is a black so deep it strains your eyes just to see it. Wow. Ooh, big shadow fight here. Too far away to use that. I'm just trying to see what it is. This gem burns with an inner light that is faint but noticeable. It seems that this too has been affected by the darkness that infects the land. Infects this land, I mean. Oh, a dungeon. It's the forest just covered in shade wolves. Time for them to start moving up.
Aye, that be sounded right.
Not even a dent?
You were lucky then, but luck runs out.
Oh wait, we're all back together. Never mind. Alright, so this whole area is basically just a big old spooky forest.
I hope this is worth it.
I'll send you to the
I'll
abyss.
see to it.
Not even a
You were
dent?
lucky then, but luck runs out.
Let's see if I can just
I find
one-shot
the
this
great
battle.
outdoors chaotic and dirty. It needs a
Give me
shaping
some
will
direction.
to slap the beasts into proper order.
It's done.
Everyone around. Haha.
Let's do
I'll
this
send
quick and
you to
painless.
the abyss.
Yeah.
Easy clap on that.
Not even a dent?
I'm waiting. I'm there.
CEO to DG.
If it must be done.
Not even a dent?
Whew, suddenly had to sniffle.
Let's do this quick and painless. Hold still.
Prepare to beat your doom. Not even a dent? Dead.
Hold still.
Your worthless lives end here! And... Beware! You're
I'll send you to the abyss.
I do. Yes.
Gosh.
I
You were lucky then, but luck runs out.
I shall follow your strength.
Atticus, wear that for a sec. Let everyone regenerate.
Destiny awaits.
One day. One day.
Amwana's bones. These are the bones of the child prophetess Amwana. The bones have been defiled and gnawed upon by the Shade Wolves. That's a yikes.
I'll do as you wish. For now.
Don't yell.
I assume this is some
Yes,
sort of
yes, a
shadow force
standard
field I can't
tactic,
get
that.
by. Yeah. The barrier is made of magical shadows. It can neither be picked nor opened. You shall have to find some way to dispel it.
It's probably best left to me. Hey, not a concern.
Shadow Chailer, you shall not free the Master's consort, mortal.
Let's see what your goods be looking like.
Dent?
Time is up for you, my friend.
Cry for your lives. They
Time is
are
up
over.
for you, my friend. This is worth it.
Shadow Prison Key. Just kicking these shadows right in the face.
Your worthless lives end here! To meet your doom!
I'll see to it.
Ho, noble friends.
Hey there.
I beg your assistance in this evil place.
A halfling, lass? What business do you have in so dangerous a setting as this? Lass, indeed, I am a warrior. My business is to make this setting less dangerous by destroying the evil that festers within. A blunder, I admit. Who is it that I speak
Your
to?
Grace, I am Mazzy Fenton, a valiant servant of justice and righteousness.
As you can see, I could use your assistance. How do we know that you speak the truth? You could be one of the shadows laying a trap. The shadows haven't the intelligence for such trickery. Their evil master is more direct. If that does not suffice, then I can only say that I have never broken my word. Suppose that'll have to do. How'd you come to be here? I am an adventurer. I led my party here to discover the source of the evil that has befallen the area, which became abundantly clear when it slaughtered my companions at the Shadow Altar. You have fought my jailers, the Shadows. Those unfortunate souls are the remnants of live victims who have been perverted by the power of the Dark Fiend, the Shade Lord. Why is it here and what does it want? It is here to dominate and to conquer. The Shade Lord seems to feed on the corruption of souls. If it is not stopped, it will continue to build its army of shadows. I'm here to get rid of it. My companions and I were hired by Minister Lloyd of Imnisvale to find the Ranger Morella as well as look into the rash of killings that has plagued the area. We found Morella's journal, which mentioned the unholy darkening of this land. The local legends tell of how the Shade Lord was struck down by a Monitor ages ago. We entered the temple ruins and found it infested with shadow magic. The Shade Wolves here are from the wolf packs that roamed these hills mere weeks ago. Through tomes and other clues, my party learned of a perverted altar of a Monitor which can only be reached through the bowels of this place. We had to find sun gems so the doors of darkness that the Shade Lord had placed along our path could be opened. They can be acquired if one passes a Monitor's tests. We searched for all three parts of the key to the door that leads to the horror that the Shade Lord commands. The Shade Lord commands a shadow dragon, a most deadly foe. We were struck down as he laughed, and I am unsure of how to defeat such a creature. Most horrible of all, the Shade Lord took the life force of my friends and turned them into members of his cursed army. My beloved Patrick has become a hideous shadow. I would gladly have sold my life with my friends, but the Shade Lord would not let the dragon kill me. He wanted me to be what he calls his consort. He is not a creature of this plane and must possess a body, feeding on its life. He inhabits Morella now, and planned to use my body once Morella grows weak, I suspect. I have come to believe that this altar which the Shadow Dragon guards is the secret of this place. A way must be found to pass this beast, for he cannot be killed by such as us. The Shade Lord and his altar must be destroyed. I am uninjured and ready to fight with you if you'll have me. Yeah, let's let her go. As you will. In this area, you will have to find a sun gem to pass one of the shadow doors. Be careful. Once you take it off the altar, its light will no longer protect you from the shadows. Thank you for your assistance. Should you ever need a brave companion, I reside and trade meet with my family. Ask for me at the tavern. I am well known. Fare thee well. See ya, Mazzy.
What is it?
She's a pretty neat companion. Half of Tom Wilkins' journal. She's a lawful good, I believe, fighter. But she styles herself, or fancies herself, a halfling paladin.
I hope this is worth it. Give me some direction. Yeah, I'll see to it. for mercy.
A skull breaker.
Hey, let the one take it.
Alright, so we can take the sun gem from there.
This isn't boring. I'll give it that.
Ha! I'll rip you apart, you whey-faced cur.
Ah, okay.
Fine.
Gem that sits on the pedestal easily penetrates the unnatural shadows of this place. You can take the gem if you wish to. Actually, I'm going to take that. If you take the gem from the pedestal, the illumination lessens considerably. The shadows of the room deepen.
Scream for mercy.
Beware! Your knees are mine!
Child of the sun, shall you take the test of the holy ritual? You must prove your conviction before the Sun Lord shall offer up his symbol. Let's read these. This half of a page of parchment, yellowed and crumbling with age and speckled with old stains. Or this is half. The top of the page is torn and jagged as it ripped from its other part. Its ink is faded, but still legible, however, and it reads, "Clearing in the south of the area, placed carefully within a standing column of rock. These columns are common in this area, and this column is different only in that its clearing is surrounded by a copse of trees. I intend to send this journal on to my family, so that if I happen to not make it home, one of them might track down my cache and benefit from it." Oh. Clearing in the south of the area, placed carefully within a standing column of rock. Let's go find that. This ritual is a tutorial for the morning prayer ritual of a follower of the sun god Monitor. Know, my children, that when the holy rays strike the earth and dawn flows across the land, like music, thou must offer the morn ritual that is pleasing to mine eyes and ears. Malign the ritual at thy peril. Perform it only as I have written. The first part of the ritual is smudged out. Perhaps you could deduce the action if you had the scrolls for the noon and evening rituals. 2. Hold the holy tome up to the sun, and my power shall bless it. Reflect as thou perceive the victory of light over dark. These are the things that please me. Okay. Let's see. It is dawn, O seeker of light. What is thy first duty? The one that we don't have, so I guess. Now. A prayer to the light. I shall hold high the holy book, that the sun might bless it. I shall reflect on the glory of the light as it conquers. No, that's the ritual ends. I shall rejoice the dominance of light. Okay. So ends the morning ritual. Return when thy faith is ready to face the final tests. The sun is high, noon is upon us. How shall we honor thy Lord? Maybe recite the tenets of faith? Nope. Oops. Okay.
Some healing.
Oh, I need to go get the...
It's gonna be a real short trip.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
I need to go get the other prayers. I could heal and guess them, but let's just go get the other prayers. Actually, let's go get this dude's cache of stuff. Edwin's plenty healed. So over to Jan. Up a bit. South of the clear is south. Are these the stones? A rock formation?
I'm there.
So we don't all need to go, do we? Since most of the party is slow. Let's have Atticus run over there.
If it must be done.
I assume it's one of these rock formations. Boom, 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 boom.
It's probably best left to me.
I am still unused to all this green and fragrant brightness. Part of me yet looks for the hidden spiders web amongst all this.
All this green and fragrant brightness, huh? It's pretty green and fragrant bright to me.
Better get some healing. This is gonna be a real short trip.
Okay, we won. Not seeing it. Clearing in the south of the area, placed carefully within a standing column of rock. Clearing surrounded by a copse of trees. Now these would be the trees it's surrounded by, right? Common rocks. Oh, is it this one? Search. Oh, oh. Well, I guess we'll have to put a pin in that and come back to it.
Hey, not a concern.
No mercy for those who oppose us! No mercy for those who oppose us!
Help Edwin, Stone Skin. Beyond Stone Skin, jeez.
Death to all who stand against me.
Not even a dish. Prepare to be cured. Do my Uncle Spanky Stone.
I'll see to it.
Uncle Spanky Stomp.
Oh crap, I got Dorn held.
A dent?
You were lucky then. But luck runs out.
Monkey work. This is worth it. Scream for mercy.
This isn't boring. I'll give it that.
Give me some direction. I'll see to it.
Alright, we got another shadow door.
Subtly made and subtly maintained, but good killing grounds nevertheless.
Nevertheless. Bolts, bolts. One hit point every 5 rounds. Give him regeneration outside of combat?
It's done. I'm there. Tome of the Monitor and the new ritual. Badon's ghost. Oh light, can it be? You come, man, bearing the bones of the child prophetess Amana. Her defilement is at an end. Explain yourselves. Who are you spirits and who is this Amana whose bones you say I possessed? Or possess. Once long ago this was a place of darkness and vile creatures that spilled into this world from blackness. A monitor invaded this place, brought his light to it, and drove away the shadows. The yellow god set up temples here, and wards to keep the darkness forever at bay. Once there were priests who shouted his names to the heavens and kept the wards strong. But our monitor has lost his power over the ages. The keeper of the sun is no longer worshipped as he once was, and the wards began to weaken. Amana was born to our people as a child prophetess, the child of light who would fight against the darkness that was once more beginning to spill into these lands. But it was too late, too late. Amana was overwhelmed by the Shade Lord. We could not protect her as he took her body and threw her bones to his dark wolves. The bones of the child you have brought to us. His defilement is at the hands of the Shade Lord is now ended. Our duty is at an end. Please, Amana, forgive us. Forgive our lapse and let us cross over at last. Oh, Amana. My bones have been retrieved from the jaws of the Shade Wolves. I am grateful to you. Badon and Detse have been relieved of their duty and crossed over. I will join them soon. I pray that you are in this place to strike a blow against the darkness that has engulfed it, a darkness that I had not power enough to defeat when I was among the living. But I have some power. I have the power enough to elude the attention of their guardians if necessary, and I can give this to you. A wardstone. Carry it, and the dreaded Shadow Dragon will not notice you are passing. Do not attack the beast or otherwise draw its attention, and you shall be safe. Safe enough, at least, to stand against the foul Shade Lord that has spread his hand over my once glorious temple. I will go now, to rejoin my keeper of the eternal sun. I owe my freedom to you and will always be thankful. Live, my friends, live long and live well. May the light be forever victorious. Okay. Let's walk past this side. I'm gonna swap those helmets back. +1 Tacko, and the 10% health will be more useful, and he can just wear this. But generate 1 hit point every 5 rounds. Because it doesn't look like you can do it out of combat, so it's not a big deal. This back to Dorn. Heal up manually here.
The decision I'd make. This be paid well for this.
Hey there.
No mercy for those who oppose us! Vithos!
I'm waiting. Time is up for you, my friend.
I feel like we should be able to defeat the Shadow Dragon. We defeated that Demi-Lich. I mean, it's pretty hardcore.
What time we got to business?
It's probably best.
Project image, okay. Pierce magic. Okay, let thy voices sound the glorious songs of thy Lord. The second part of the ritual has been inked out by the blackest of inks. Perhaps you could deduce the scroll with the ritual of the morning and night. Then 3. Rejoice on the glory of light as it reigns over the dark. God's light symbol. A holy symbol is a physical representation of a god's power. This symbol depicts a stylized sunrise. The piece seems to be 1/3 of a circle. If you find the other 2 pieces, you will have the complete symbol. Sunstone bullet +1. Cool. I want these things memorized, so let's save, because we're probably going to fail about 1,000 times. Oh, perfect. Look at me being a negative Nancy.
I've killed for less.
I've killed for less. Another shadow door. Gotta go through here.
Hey, not a concern.
As you approach the letter-tiled floor, a voice intones, "Only the name of the Master shall keep thee from the power of darkness."
I hope this is worth it.
Guess it's a monitor. A M A N A C R. What do you think? Shadow, merciful beings of light, I offer you a simple exchange, information on what you may seek exchange for my freedom. The minion of the Shade Lord you seek to destroy him, do you not? I can help you do it if you only free me from this place. Very well, I shall help you. Thank you, you will not be disappointed. I shall ride within your shadow. Take me across the tiles and I will tell you what I know. Yeah, tell me what you know, then I'll take you across. Throw me the idol, I'll throw you the whip. Untrusting human. There's a chapel next to these cells. I took a key from there and hid it in this cell. You will need it to reach the Master's lair. Now please take me across. Let's go. Statue depicts a woman whose eyes ablaze with light. She appears to be waiting for something to be placed in her arms.
Yeah.
Sure, I can or want to 1v1 this bone golem. Well, you think I would let you live? Okay. Classic. Like, what did you think, dude?
Time is up for you.
Now you die!
Now you die.
I'll see to it.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Protection from magical weapons. The spell is cast and confers complete invulnerability to all magical weapons. This includes weapons that are blessed or enchanted. The attacks of powerful monsters are also considered magical weapons. The spell cannot be cast on anyone who is protected from normal weapons, as well as anyone protected by mantle, improved mantle, or absolute immunity. Due to the nature of the spell, with the short casting time and duration, it is mainly to use to buy the wizard a few rounds in the thick of combat. Oh, I see. Sling, magical in nature. Arla's Dragon Bane, a +3. Oh, nice. None know better than halflings the value of a well-placed stone when confronting a larger foe. This particular weapon was the property of a young woman named Arla Surestep, one of the few small folk that leave the hearth to seek adventure. Legend speaks of the diminutive Arla using this sling to place a well-sharpened pebble through the skull of a green dragon in mid-flight, though the same tale in another tavern places the stone squarely in the creature's hindquarters for more humorous than lethal effect. It would seem that halflings prefer entertainment over accuracy when it comes to their story, or their history. And this thing fires off +1 bullets. I don't know if I want to get rid of that. Just like infinite +1 rounds. And especially this one. I mean, infinite +5 rounds. There's no way. Plus it's Edwin. He spends a lot of time casting anyway. So, in important battles, I should say. And Disintegrate. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Definitely want both those memorized. I like it.
You're a legend. Extra magic weapons, you're the best. I love you, Edwin. Here. Spell deflection is okay. I think I want to get rid of spell deflection and get some disintegrate up in this piece.
I'm willing.
Right. Go ahead and I think I can dispel this because of the sun gem I picked up. Yep. You will need to obtain the symbol of a monitor to open this door. The inscription on the door has been broken into 3 parts so that the darkness will never escape this prison. Alright. I'm assuming the final symbol is there and to complete the ritual. I don't know what I have to put in her arms, unless that's just supposed to be flavor text for being the like an offering statue.
I hope this is worth it. Yeah.
Let's see here. We didn't read this, so the Tome of a Monitor. Blessed be the light of a Monitor. The temple of a Monitor shines like a beacon of radiance in the hills of Umar. A Monitor wards us from the shadows of evil. Pilgrims come from areas far off to be blessed by the beauty of a Monitor. A Monitor is endless and without equal. Yet our God serves us well, in that he is constantly on vigil against shadows. The temple serves a further purpose towards this end. A Monitor keeps the casters of shadows from walking the land. Any and all who dare to taste of shadow magic should know that a Monitor and his most holy servants will seek them out and cast them into chains within the temple. Lightstone, dawn's light, and sun rays are holy symbols, guides in any spiritual journey that a disciple of a Monitor may embark upon. Blessed be the light of a Monitor. Okay? The dusk ritual is recite the tenets of faith, hold high your children that they may longer see the sun before it slips beyond this realm. The sun shall give them courage against the fears of the night. Hold on, we did the morning, so first we let the voices sound glorious songs and rejoice the glory of light. So we already, the children is for the dusk ritual, we already lifted that in the morning, so let's probably raise my hand to the light. Nine end. Voice of the dominance of light, so ends in the end ritual. Right? Just a quick review as we hold our children up for the dusk ritual. Then we recite the tenets of faith, hold the children up, and then get the tenet of faith. Hold my children high, they might see the sun. And shall mourn as I watch the sun give way to the onslaught of night. Rituals completed, the tests have ended. A Monitor in his glory offers thee this symbol. Use it and its brothers to form the symbol of a Monitor. That is the ward required to open the door to the lair of the Dark One. Bust is a depiction of the sun god Monitor. The caption on the pedestal reads, "Let not the holy ritual be derided. None are worthy of his grace without first paying homage in the manner that he himself has prescribed. Learn the ritual or face his punishment."
Give me some direction.
Here. Symbol of a Monitor.
Level 14. I believe we get some magic resistance here at this level. Indeed we do. We start getting 3% per level now, and it all catches up at level 14, which gives us 42, plus we have this amulet, so 47% magic resistance now. I think that's the highest of anybody in the party. He's got 10% from his ring. Got none. He's got 70%. Okay, so Draconia, I think that's a drow thing. Edwin has 10. Go.
I'm waiting. I'll see to it.
They're glowing. Why? Open it? Nope. Okay. See if putting the symbol in her hands does anything.
I swim in memories in such a place as this. Most unpleasant memories.
Nope, it's not. I don't know what she's waiting for, but... Oh, he just magic resistance it. Kind of. Needed one, not the other.
Yeah,
Some unnecessary damage there.
it's done.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I'm there.
Hey, bud.
Give me some direction.
How amusing that you petty fleshlings would dare disturb the slumber of the Shadow Dragon. Are you daft, blind? Whatever, I shall tear your bodies apart and feast on your innards while you whimper and cry for mercy. We're gonna get torn apart, and then you're gonna feast on your innards, and then we're gonna whimper and cry for mercy. You're not paying attention, buddy.
Nothing but die.
Stone skin.
This is gonna be a real short trip.
You're what? Here.
Busted Baker's immune!
Busted Baker's immune. Dun, dun,
Busted Baker's
dun,
immune!
dun, 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 dun.
Jon Johnson at your service.
Busted Baker's immune! Get me from here, you busted fool! Do it now!
I'm waiting.
Busted Baker's immune! Get me Busted Baker's immune!
Scream! Scream for mercy!
Bark your own. Aye, that be sounded right. For time we got the business. A skull breaker. Fear me.
If I don't get some healing, it's probably best left to me.
Used.
A skull breaker. A skull breaker.
Real short, huh?
Easy clap on that, dude. I didn't even buff. I didn't even heal.
Hey, not a concern.
Just clapped this dragon. Oh, dragon scale.
Get me some heat. There'll be time for this battle another
What
day.
very well.
Morale failure, berserk.
I look forward to it.
Can I dispel that? I don't think so. Can I hold Dorn? Or Corgan?
I will enjoy this.
Can you repair someone from a morale failure? Restoration, maybe? Heal might, but I don't have any copies left. Here's those mental disorders caused by spells or injury to the brain. That might work. Let's see. Lesser restoration.
I will take care of this. It will be done.
There we go.
I'll do as you wish.
Give me some direction.
These heavy scales glisten under the light and are warm to the touch. There are a significant number of them salvaged from the corpse of the Shadow Dragon. Perhaps they might be useful in the formation of some kind of shield or armor. The Cromfair Skull. This yellowed sheet of parchment describes the process used by the ancient dwarven smith Silverblade to forge the original Hammer of Thunderbolts, as well as the means by which he intended to continue to shape the weapon into its ultimate form. By combining the Hammer of Thunderbolts, Gauntlets of Ogre Power, and a Girdle of a Frost Giant's Strength, and using the power of the hammer's true name, Cromfair, an ultimate weapon of destruction would still be completed using this scroll. Sounds like we could take that back to, what's his name? In the Docks District. Not Conlin. That doesn't sound right. It's something. He's down there in the docks. I remember where he's at. Bump up his pickpocket. Well, 13 thief. Like it.
I hope this is worth it.
Where'd the dragon body go? Yet. Stairs are right here.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Something is awry. I sense fresh souls. Who intrudes upon me? More unlucky adventurers come to swell the ranks of my dark army?
You shall have to kill me first. We've gotten past your pet worm. What do you think we shall do to you and your altar?
Bravado, of course. Your kind grows tiresome and predictable, yet you may be of some use to me.
I shall not be used by the likes of you.
But you shall, mortal. This body that I inhabit You shall make an excellent replacement. Come, my shades, open the portal. This brash fool has some strength.
Some stray. Oh, let me try a little bit of sunray first. Fortunately, I killed Shadow Patrick by doing 1,059 damage. What? That's crazy. I think maybe I wasn't supposed to kill Shadow Patrick, but
Time is up for the abyss, friend.
Lil Alul! Forsha!
we're an evil party, so it's okay.
I'm willing.
You are welcome in my sight.
Shade Lord and his altar have been destroyed. Freedom from his domination. Thank you. Ranger's word trails off. She is dead. Dark Mail +3. Nice. Dusk Blade +2. It's the same as Ashen Scales, but it's got fire resistance 20, so it's not that bad boy on.
Oh, I can do that.
Evil Altar destroyed. Some of Amanator's golden coloring can now be seen beneath the filth of the Shade Lord. Cloak of the Stars. Create 6 +5 darts once per day. Who would this be good on? Who can we create darts on? Yes, Corgan? Have dart proficiency. It'd actually be best on Atticus in the -12. Thalanta the Fair created many types of cloaks, all known as Cloaks of the Stars. This particular version is simple, with 3 stars sewn down each sleeve. Once per day, each star can be removed and thrown as a dart. The star disappears, only to return the next day.
Got it.
Yeah? I hope this is worth it.
Can't get down from here. This is that part of the map that was still hidden. Can we just like fast travel to the side? What if we go back? And maybe there's something back through. It's the stair symbol.
I'll see to it.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
It's done.
Walk back that way. While you're walking through the freaking fire. Let's actually level up the Konia here. Ah, she gets a level 7 spell. Level 4 with another holy power. Oh no. She's already got something better. Or she's got her gloves on, so it's actually better. Let's have another lesser restoration on here. Level 5. Oh. Let's do another mask here, I like it. Symbol Death is a powerful enchantment that allows the priest to inscribe a symbol on the ground or any other surface. The symbol will remain there until someone comes too close, at which point it will explode, causing all those within the area of effect to make a saving throw versus death or die. Creatures with more than 60 current hit points are immune. Okay. Symbol Fear, saving throw -4 will be affected by fear. Saving throw -4 will be stunned. 1 round plus every 3 levels of the caster. Unholy Word. Uttering an unholy word spell creates a magic of tremendous power. The priest acts as a bridge between his god and the material plane, causing a small explosion centered on the priest and reaching up to a 15-foot radius. It affects only creatures of any good alignment that are caught in the area of effect. The effects are varied depending on the hit dice. Instantaneous, okay. Sunray is actually really good, but Shield of the Archons causes the spells cast against the priest to be absorbed and consumed. Affects a total of spell levels equal to half the level of the caster. Oh. Regeneration is cool. This regeneration will heal any wounds and even regenerate lost limbs. Gain 3 hit points per second. 1 round per 2 levels of the caster. For example, a 14th level priest would regenerate 18 hit points per round for 7 rounds. That's a lot. Greater Restoration is really good. It's essentially heal, except really fast and heals more things. So it restore the intelligence score of any creature affected by feeble mind and negate any form of insanity such as confusion or berserk. Fully heals the target, cures any diseases. Then we have Gate, Firestorm, Finger of Death, Earthquake, Confusion. I think Greater Restoration is the way to go. A little boring, but we have a really powerful front line. You know,
You must gather your party
these
before
3
venturing
seem to
forth.
tear through just about anything. So we behooves us to just have heals that will keep them up.
Right, this is the same area we went through, just all covered by the fog now because of the because it's now daytime. That's not the pillar. I'm wondering if this is the pillar that we, or if one of these is that a cache that he's talking about. What the? Trying to look at something on my phone about where this thing might be, but not coming up. Do 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 do. Anything really out here? Animals returning to the area? Oh. Everyone's getting mauled by a bear.
If it must be done.
Thank you. Okay, you know what I found? It is actually for if your main character is a ranger. It's a ranger specific quest. Okay. That. For bear. Hey, what is this? I missed this on my first go?
And later I'll split your gut open.
Give me. It's probably best left to me.
Easily.
What? Aye, the dwarf will let it do it.
I will listen. For now. A waste of my talents.
Hey,
But so be
not
it.
a concern. I hope this is worth it.
Let's go tell everyone in Umar Hills the good news.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
No, this is the mayor's house.
What is it?
Yes, my lord, is there something you need? I wish to tell you that a Shade Lord was responsible. It had possessed the body of Morella, your ranger, who died once the Shade was destroyed.
Oh, this is most joyous news.
It is sad that Morella is dead. We are most grateful to you, my lord, for ridding us of this peril.
I carry too much as it is.
As
Your
agreed,
items on the ground.
here is the armor of my ancestor ranger. It is leather, but I assure you it is most strongly bound with magic to make it as strong as plate mail. I'm not sure if the armor will be of any use to you. Is this enough for a reward? I suppose I could offer you some amount of gold as well. Gladly accept gold you can offer. 100 gold. It's a great relief. I should have been meaner. It's a great relief to know that Imna's Vale will now again be safe. I will tell the townsfolk immediately. Increased reputation. Knight's Gift +5. Originally blessed by Shar, this armor has a long and interesting history. Only the greatest of thieves have ever owned this heavily enchanted armor. The essence of night has been woven into the dark set of armor so that it feels like normal armor, but encloses the wearer in a mass of twisting shadow. Fortunately, it gets rid of his wizard spells.
I'll carry no more. Be on the ground if you want it back.
I'll carry no more. Helm's patience, my lord. Whatever are you thinking buying our son Val's been anything? Now he's gone and run off to act like a fool and probably get himself killed. Shame on you. We are so thankful to you, my lord. Imna's Vale is now safe once again with sleep in peace. I suppose the peace with the ogres is good as well. I don't know what I will do if I see one of them coming to the village, however. They were so frightening.
I hope this is worth it.
Good performance, especially considering the fact that I know you engineered that deal with Madolf and his fellows. Never would have thought to sell goods to an ogre, but there it is, and he's a fair bargainer too. I can get our hero today. I don't think they get anything new. Yeah, they don't get anything new. Result of the new trade or anything. Sell all this stuff. I'm sure we can do something with those scales.
Fine.
Another ogre. You want to buy some apples then? Shit. Not left. Wish to have. Yep. Nothing to see here. Okay.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
Need Nellic.
I have nothing you wish.
You went and bought them fool kids swords and spirits? They're probably running all over the countryside, foolish as you please. What were you thinking? Okay, well it's like a quest, right? solve the issue here in Umar Hills. But this Idle Hands quest, what's the deal on that? I kind of want to solve that before I leave.
It's done.
Talking about the ogres and how we saved them. I'm just talking about the... "'Tis grand to have the hero of the village come into me good establishment. Anything he wishes, I am pleased to provide it. Even if the culprit didn't turn out to be Umar? Haha, 'tis a sting on you, Vince. Name's Vincenzo, you lard-arsed rodents. I never wished Umar to be the culprit, I only feared it. She'd be out there still. Make up the biz by rent the room to the ogres. How about clean up after the feller's eye? Shut your yip, boy, or I'll offer you yon. Visiting an ogre has a noontime snack, I will. Ah, my lord. Okay. Doodle 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 doo doo doo. Oh, okay. I just looked it up real quick because I wanted to go do it.
I'm there.
Over here. This is where you can find him.
Don't hurt me!
Yeah, run from the dragon. Run before it kills us all. I don't feel well. He's like,
If it must be done.
How fast this just blasts. I didn't even get the animation off.
Fine, just stop pestering me.
It's probably
Casting
best
speed is so
left to me.
fast. There you go. Did I ask how much trouble they could get into? I just ran into the 3 kids from Imnisvale that I bought the ale and swords for.
Hey, not a concern.
And they were being chased across the forest by a Gibberling, which they drunkenly mistook for a dragon. Ah, you. It looked like I could get out this way. I was hoping there was going to be a quick shortcut to the map there. Get out here. Hmm. I actually have a good amount of gold. You know, I'm gonna go back to the city.
This is worth it.
I think I'm gonna. Let's go to the docks.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
Cromwell, that's his name. I'm gonna go to Valagar's house. I just looked up that real quick too, and we can check that bad boy off our quest log. At least I think so.
What is it? I hope this is worth it.
Hmm.
I grow weary.
Ah, I got it.
It's long past time for turnip tea. A little bit.
I'm apparently not paying attention. Let's go over to Cromwell and see what the deal is with this, these dragon scales. Probably make something for us. Then we're gonna go to the Adventurer Mart, and then take care of Alagar's quest.
I'm there.
Alright. Some kind of scale from a beastie, eh? Collected the scales from a shadow dragon. By the Soul Forger, 'tis a grand sight. You can make a suit of armor from yon scales if you'd like. What would that involve? Things, my friend. Cost you 5,000 gold for the work, no less, and without an apprentice, you have to stay here a full day and help me run the forge. Let's do it. For such a commission, we can start on it right away. No sense in wasting time then. It'd be best if we just get to it. Forge away. Oh, and we rest. Perfect. Well, there you go, my friend. Use it well, and if he comes across anything else of interest, he knows where to bring it, aye? Shadow Dragon Scale. Oh. Suit of armor is formed from interlocking Shadow Dragon scales. Elegant workmanship and practical considerations make this armor both beautiful and useful. Shadow Dragon scales will grant the wearer extra protection from acid. Oh, it sounds like leather armor, but just nail armor.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven
I
ale.
have the husk of an Anke. I can see a comrade in Baragos taught me to make a fine suit of armor from the beastie. Would I could commission a suit? Good. See if the Anke armor is any good, anyway. Fortunately, that was just 10,000 gold right there down the drain. This plate mail has been expertly crafted. Sheathed in the chitinous scales of the Ankeg, it provides a greater degree of protection than traditional plate mail and is not susceptible to rust. As any world-weary adventurer will tell you, however, the best appreciated aspect of Ankeg mail is its lightweight and low encumbrance. Monsters come and go, but fatigue is a constant enemy. Just as good as full plate mail.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
Anything else?
You've a scroll with the true name of the Hammer, Cronfair. Had ye a hammer of thunderbolts, gauntlets of ogre power, and a girdle of frost giant strength, I could combine them in forges. But you don't, so I cannot help. Pommel gem, bow, powerful halberd, I don't have it. Nothing else, okay.
If it must be done.
Doodle doo doo doo. Dorn's all green. Alright. Keen's Promenade.
It's probably best left to me.
Adventure Mart. Think about trying to steal something. Okay. Just double checking on something for Corgan here. He's got level. Okay. Song's my jam. Alright, this guy, I don't think he has anything I want. He's got a hammer of thunderbolts. I don't believe he does, so. See how much his on-kick plate sells for.
The Adventure Mart's the finest shopping in all of Faerun. Widest selection, lowest
Only
prices,
sells for
and nary a
1,500.
fancy illustration. Just the goods, fair and plain.
Just the goods, fair and plain. I was thinking, I have all these extra on-kick shells, and if they had
This is worth it.
if they sold for more than 5,000, it'd be worth it to just forge a bunch of them. Fate of Baldur on. Good one. So, Sensitive Amulet I do want. Simulacrum.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
Sense it amulet. The last thing I want to buy is the Plate of Baldur. And then maybe Valor's Helm. I know what Simulacrum does, but why would you put it on one of your warriors? So yeah. Creates a fully controllable duplicate of himself. Duplicate is almost identical to the caster, making it a very powerful ally. It is created at 60% of the caster's level, and has all the spells and abilities that the caster would have at that level. It also has 60% of the caster's hit points. It's fully under his control. Okay. I mean, I guess if we put that on Dorn, we'd have 2 Dorns running around with that sword. That'd kind of be insane. The amulet originates from the city of Sigil, where it was forged by the Society of Sensation. It was given out to the most loyal sensates to protect them when they traveled the plains looking for new experiences. It is only usable by cleric and monk. I should have paid attention to that. I think that's better than 5% magic resistance. Constantly protected from evil is a bonus to armor class and hit rolls and stuff, right? Creates a magical barrier around the recipients at a distance of 1 foot. Barrier moves. All attacks made by evil or evilly enchanted creatures against the protected creature receive a penalty of -2 to each attack roll. And summoned demons cannot target them. So yeah, it's a good thing to have on. Toss this over to for some additional magic resistance.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
Now we have to save up for 50,000 gold. 50,000 will get us the Plate of Baldur and another 30 for that helmet.
What is it?
Alright, so this is the planar sphere that I didn't pay attention to. But we can get in here with Valagar's body.
I hope this is worth it.
You must gather your party.
Valagar's body dissolves, the door to the planar sphere opens before you.
I best be paid well
Very
for
well.
this.
Now, nothing.
It shall be done
Oh,
with skill
all
and
right.
care, if not brevity.
Yeah, I'll see to it. It's done. I'm there.
Guys?
Give me some direction.
I've killed for less.
I look forward to it.
A dose quarth.
You
Can we all learn how to walk through a door, please?
It's probably best left to me. Without a concern.
Death to all who stand against me! A skullbreaker!
Even a dent? At once, your worship.
None of these are trapped? What? One more. Later. Coal. This is a long iron arm. It is useless without a body.
I hope this is worth it.
Hand that over to someone else.
I'll do it for a turnip.
I'll see to it. Yeah.
This pool shows a bird's eye view of Athkatla. The planar sphere stands out like a magic beacon in the heart of the city. Insert the lever and proceed to pull it. The lights went out for a few moments, then the ship rumbled. Control panel. You have initiated planar travel. The inner door will now open. You may not leave the sphere until the master allows it. So rip. Onvo, Reyna, and Ankin.
You are welcome.
Stranger, identify yourself before you come any closer. Not my custom to announce myself to armed bands of warriors. Unless you be evil, I assure you that you have nothing to fear of Solamnic Knights. I am Reyna, and my two companions are Onvo and Ankan. It's a Solamnic Knight. We are the Knights of Honor and good upon Ansalon, a world so far removed from this one. Any traps up ahead that I should be wary of? Perhaps no. But in the dark rooms of this place, I have witnessed horrors. These terrors I am loath to discuss, but if it helps your cause, then I shall. When we first arrived here, my fellow knights and I thought to explore our new surroundings. I wish we hadn't. To the west, we are ambushed by small creatures, children in size, but not in appetite. We were hard-pressed to battle our way out of the trap. Perhaps they were halflings? Halflings. Do halflings seek to rip and rend the flesh from your body? To swallow your flesh and suck the marrow from your bones? If so, then halflings they may be. Must be careful if you encounter them. They are crafty and a worthy foe of any knight. Fare thee well. Yep, they're trapped in here, okay.
I'm willing.
Kelvin's warding lip. So another Insane Dispel mechanism. Oh, I do want this one.
I hope this is worth it.
Are these the halflings?
Yes.
I'll see to it.
Save versus spell, okay.
I'll give it that.
Let's see what your guts be looking like. I best be paid well for this.
Bloodied halfling sits, chewing on a human leg bone still partially covered by dirty leather armor. It looks up, smiles, and says, "More to feast."
Let's see what your guts
Not
be
quite.
looking like.
Let's do
Beware!
this. Frickin'
Your
pain.
knees are mine!
What time we got to business?
You were lucky then, but luck runs out.
Have two for less.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
Toss some spells in there.
Give me some direction.
Blasted Baker's immune! Blasted Baker's immune! Blasted Baker's immune!
From N2.
You were lucky then, but luck runs out.
Oh,
Blasted
alright.
Baker's immune! Blasted Baker's immune! Blasted Baker's immune!
Oh, he just reflected it on him. Ugh.
What time we got? Let's see what your guts be looking like.
Some magic.
Johnson at your
You
service.
get Yon to remove another spell. Ah.
Next swing.
Oh, what the? Thorn just got disintegrated. Oh man.
Let's see what your guts be looking like.
It's a rougher fight than I thought it was gonna be.
This is worth it. Yeah, I'll see to it.
Subtly made and subtly maintained, but good killing grounds nevertheless.
I'm gonna send some summons after him.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
Ooh. I actually gotta go in about 15 minutes, so starting the wind down here. The wind down, not wind down.
not so many more creatures.
One day. One day. Yes.
It also comes to spells down that way.
What is it now?
Lil Allure! Torsha!
I'm mad.
Jarl Janssen at your service. You take that,
Nothing but
turnip
die.
scum.
A skull breaker!
Ultranen!
Get some poison on that blade. There we go.
Abyss be paid well for this.
Manus Potentis. So disrupted.
Oh my god, Atticus, you jerk.
And the dead is monkey work.
Have killed for less. Aye, that be sounding right.
Old person on him.
Be quiet, I'll do as you wish.
Oh, gauntlets. More coal. The gauntlets of ogre strength. Guess we won't know right away.
I shall follow your strength.
Bow of some kind. Deposit one. Nice. Stuck on this planar sphere and had to live in huts and become cannibals. That sucks. Spiders. Put a quavering palm for him. And someone who's immune to poison, so easy clap. Ball and a golem building book. Someone else has got to carry all this coal. Dorn, you get to carry all the coal. Gotta find some place to drop all these free. Corrigan will carry all the sellables. Gotta drop all these quest items. Finally, I've created a guardian golem that is specially suited for the challenging task of cleansing my sphere of planar creatures. It is exceedingly efficient in combat, having just recently destroyed a score of Dretch and Chasme demons, though it was damaged in the encounter. These notes will serve as a reminder to me on the proper method of constructing the golem should it be destroyed. Note to self, avoid engaging other planar creatures. The exercise is quite difficult and better left to the golem. Standard golem requires 2 legs, 2 arms, and a head, but be wary that some denizen of the sphere does not steal any of my spare golem pieces. It would be frustrating to have to actually track down the pieces myself. The most difficult task comes after the pieces are assembled in the workroom. To activate the golem you must. Fortunately, the pages past this point are burnt and their words can no longer be deciphered. Those. We'll have to identify these.
it's probably best left to me.
This appears to be a control panel relating to the creation of an iron golem. A partially completed golem stands lifeless in the tube above the panel. The golem is missing an arm and a head. The golem arm that you have brought has been attached to the monster. The golem still requires a head. They're actually all the same.
Not a concern.
Shit.
What do you want? And later I'll split your cut off.
I'll see.
A Skullbreaker!
Give me some reaction.
Cry for your lives.
Scream
They
for
are
mercy.
over.
I'm waiting. I hope this is worth it.
This has now been activated. From the flames of fire elemental forms and attacks. What?
Let's do this.
Quick as tent. Did weapons work?
Furnace is now functioning. Some coal.
Your worthless lives end here! You can't even nothing but die!
Ha! I'll rip you apart, you whey-faced cur.
It's done.
Alright, all the furnaces are now functioning. Alright, one last room and then I'm gonna have to go. Oh. Okay, so there are apparently traps on this one.
Tactic that.
Oh. Any more?
What would you have me do?
No mercy for those who oppose us!
Not even a dent.
Oh my god!
Yes, yes, a standard tactic that. Don't. Oh, I can do that.
Abyss be paid well for this. Now you die!
What a beast of a tank.
Do it now!
Actually, probably just heal him. Especially if he pops a potion.
Be quick with it!
Here's the golem head. To be like the inside of a clock. Alright, well let's go make that golem and then we'll call it there. Fortunately, Dorn and Jan are so slow. Oh, it wore off. Cool.
I'll see to it.
Connected to the golem by the machine. Golem awaits and is transported out of the machine. Servant detects an intruder, it must be destroyed. Okay. Which has run off to do battle with the nearby beholder. What in the world?
Yeah. And when it's done.
Uh-oh. Magic resistance, easy clap. Ancient writing encircles the floating obsidian sphere. These 4 runes are the key to opening the door to the lower levels. Touch each rune in the correct order. Fail and be punished by the Guardian. Voice sounds within your head. Wizard, your sphere is not a fitting grave. For golem be damned, I shall escape. Oh, I kind of wanted the experience on that.
Got it.
I'm there.
There are no more intruders. This servant may rest for a time.
It shall be done with skill and care, if not brevity.
Let's actually all go back to the room and we're gonna save and call it there. Navigator's room, huh? We don't step on the room. Oh, I have to press them. Never mind. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Buy those. Rest for a second. Need hands of Takok. Stiletto of Demarches. 20% chance per hit. The target must save versus death or be held by for 2 rounds. That's crazy. Places there. That. '17 strength. Bump that up to 18. Got 19. He already has a strength 19 belt. Swap those back out. Pop the belt over. place. Alright, good stuff guys, good stuff. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching. I've got to head out. But we'll come back and try to finish up this planar sphere. Alrighty. Have a good one everyone, take care.